And joining us now, Clemson guard Brevin Galloway, who's coming off of a huge game and a huge win over Duke at home on Saturday. Brevin, how's it going?
I'm doing good, man. Obviously, still kind of trying to come down from last night. Obviously, that was a big night for us and big night for Clemson in general. So it was a big night for us.
When you talk about it being such a big night, the crowd looked great there, but what did it take ultimately to get this one down? That was a close game back and forth for a while.
I think just our poise and our leadership down the last stretch, last 5 minutes, we made some clutch plays. A lot of guys stepped up and made big time plays. And I think this just shows how deep our team is and how poised we are down the line. So that was big for us, and I think that speaks volumes to how we'll handle adversity and stuff like that down the stretch.
For you, let's go back. I mean, we joked about it off air, but for you, you were at BC a year ago. All right, you had eligibility left, and then you decided to come here. Why Clemson?
Clemson's obviously, I grew up 20 minutes from here. I'm from Anderson, South Carolina originally. And, for me to be able to, what I went through the past 3 years with injuries, and I kind of I wasn't really myself. So I wanted to come back home for my last year, finish it out the right way. And we've been doing great so far. So hopefully we can continue to keep it up.
To that point, Brevin, you guys haven't lost a game in a month. I mean, you've been on this incredible win streak. How difficult is it do you feel pressure from that, or how difficult is it to maintain that just one game at a time mindset?
Honestly, I haven't felt any pressure just because I feel like for the first time in my career, at least, this is like, I've never been this successful. So to me, this is new. So this is all new to me. So, I mean, it's pretty much just kind of the same grind every day in terms of just attacking it and just taking things day by day, just because like I haven't been this successful in terms of like a team. I haven't really had that much success. So, I mean, obviously this is nothing new to me. We just keep our heads down and keep working every day. And that's what we're going to continue to keep doing.
What's been the biggest difference for you, do you think, why you're having success this season?
Definitely just because I'm healthy. Tore my ACL in 2020. Last year I tore my meniscus, had another surgery last year, middle of the season. So just to be able to finally get my legs back underneath me and to be able to have a productive summer, productive fall before the season, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. Dropped 63 pounds since I came back from Boston College. Since when I first got to Boston College, I was like 263, 265. I'm finally like 205, 200 range. So I've been working a lot to get back to here. So I've been fighting.
You're shredding, man. I gotta know your shredding secrets.
Put
that out there,
Megan. I'm gonna tell you what it is, Megan. See, a year ago, thanks to him, I gained all the damn weight he had because messing with Brevin, he had me eating them damn insomnia cookies. So every time I travel, I'm eating damn insomnia cookies because of you. So now I'm the fat ass because of you.
Hey, yeah, I cut them off. I had to chill out with them a couple weekends. I was eating them too much, but yeah, I had to chill out with the cookies.
Those things
I got to ask you this about your team though as well. I mean, you guys are 15-3. You're 7-0 in the ACC. Nobody predicted that. You guys are 2-game clear of everyone. Clearly the best team in this league. What's happened from the beginning to now? Maybe people on the outside didn't believe, but obviously you guys believe and are believing that you're the best team in the league. What is it about Clemson right now that has set that team apart from everyone else?
Definitely. I think that was the biggest thing I liked for the returning guys that came back. Obviously, whenever I entered my name in the portal, Clemson was one of my top targets just because of the guys that were coming back to the team. And I felt like I could come here and gel easily with them, especially with me being so healthy. And then obviously the leadership with Hunter Tyson, Chase Hunter, PJ Hall, like those type of guys, like I felt like I could just come in and gel. And obviously off the court, we're getting along great too, which obviously helps on the court. But that's just the biggest thing. I feel like we have great relationships and we're so like intentional with being really good teammates, really good people with each other in the locker room. And I feel like that just shows on the court. And I feel like that's a big reason why we're successful.
That chemistry is so big. What are you guys doing? Anything special off the court that you guys kind of do as a team?
I mean, with the summer, we had a big summer together in terms of just spending quality time with each other. For like locally, I have a deal with a Charleston Sports Pub, and we had 2 nights where I was able to get the team, have wings, food, just pretty much cater for the team. So I had 2 nights like that, and obviously we took a big trip to France so that we were able to gel together for 10 days out of the country and kind of get that experience. So I mean, I feel like overall, I mean, we were just able to spend a lot of quality time with each other, and I feel like nothing was forced and everything was genuine. And I feel like that's just pretty much why we're able to be so well on the court and why we're not phased in those tough adversity moments. Like we can look each other in the eye, know that our brothers have each other's back and keep pushing from there.
Hey, Brad Brunell, I'm a huge fan of his. I've known him for a long time. I think he's a hell of a coach, and I'm actually happy for him that he's turning things around. It's always seemed coming into the season. Did you guys hear the noise? Right? Did you hear the noise on the outside talking about, hey, if it wasn't successful this year, he was out? Did that motivate you guys? Did that motivate the team?
Definitely. Honestly, for me, like I grew up Anderson, South Carolina. I grew up 20 minutes from here, so he's been the coach for as long as I can remember. I
Right.
grew on going to all the basketball camps. So obviously hearing that kind of stuff, like it didn't motivate us because obviously I feel like we just want to win to begin with, but at the same time, like knowing how good of a person he is and what he brings to the table, like we don't want to see him go outside. So that was definitely one of the things in the back of our minds going into the season for sure.
You got a target on your back now, especially as you
Yes.
hit, the second part of conference play. What game, when you take a look at the schedule, are you most looking forward to?
Cool. Well, you asked me what game. It's that Boston College game.
At
That's
Boston College, no doubt. I knew that was coming. I knew that
at
was
Boston
coming.
College too. So that's going back playing against Coach Grant, playing against all my former teammates from last year. I love those guys and missed them a lot. So that's going to be an exciting night for me for sure. I'm ready for that one.
I actually have that game, so I'll see you up there
Ooh,
for that
boy, you
game.
gonna be good. Yeah, hey, it's gonna be a Maddie's Chestnut Hill. It's gonna be a fun night.
Listen, it's been fun watching you guys play, but I got to ask you this as well. Going forward, is there a chip on you guys' shoulder because you're still not nationally ranked, right? Do
Mhm.
you guys still feel there's a level of disrespect, or do you guys feel like, hey, you still got more work to do? Obviously, you want to win these games. Shouldn't be surprising. I think you guys, from talking to other coaches, a lot of people feel you guys are the best team in the league. Your
Mhm.
resume says that. It's not just your seven. I know you guys have balance. You got backcourt scoring. You got frontline scoring. There's just a depth and balance to this team that a lot of people nationally don't know about. If there's one thing you had to say to everybody from a national level, what would you say to people?
I think the biggest thing is just that we're coming. Like, just know that whenever you got Clemson basketball on the schedule, you're gonna get a fight every night. We don't really care about the ranking in terms of everything, just because we know the guys in our locker room know what we bring to the table, and we know we can compete with anybody on any given night. Obviously, the ranking is cool, and it's good to have that hype behind your name, and obviously that's something that we work hard for, and I feel like we deserve. But at the same time, though, that's not really what basketball is about. Obviously, you can get beat any night, and the rankings really don't matter. So. But yeah, just know Clemson basketball coming for sure. Like that's the thing. Like we coming for sure.
They're coming. Hey, Brevin, thanks so much for the time. We appreciate it. Looking forward to watching you guys the rest of the way. And make sure you bring RC, half dozen chocolate chip insomnia cookies when he does your
Peanut
BC
butter.
game.
Peanut butter.
Oh,
Make
but
it peanut
Butter.
butter
Oh
for me.
no, sir, not peanut butter. Not peanut butter. No, sir.
Brevin, we'll chat to you
Congratulations,
soon.
man.
Thank
So
you.
happy for you,
Congrats.
man. You turned things around. You're finally healthy. You're looking great. And so are the Clemson Tigers, man. Best of luck the rest of the way.
I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much.